So we're just signing on the layout? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the yellow. Go again, mate. There's my ball higher.
in the ladies section. If you would like to use the third table, you can.
Good evening, viewers. Scotty Fraser here. Just dropped in, catch a bit of the action. I hope everyone's well. And like I always say, I hope you can understand me well. We have quarterfinals of the men's singles on the left table. John Cloudy from Queensland, Nathan Appleton from Queensland, playing a bit of a catch-up match. Both were busy yesterday, otherwise this would be, or this morning, otherwise this would be over. And on the right, the Masters singles last 16. A new good friend of mine, Gary Bradshaw from Victoria, playing against, I hope I'm saying his name right, Dene. I'm going to guess his second name. Hereamia. Dene is 3-2 up. Nathan 3-2 up. So the two Queensland lads on top. And I'll try and keep up to date with both tables as best I can. Gary was 2-0 up. Dene has rattled off 3 in a row, so he'll be feeling good at the moment. And then John and Nathan were 2-2 before, and Nathan's just gone into a 3-2 lead. Oh, a big mistake from John there, so Nathan will have ball in hand, 2 shots. I think Gary's on the reds. Yeah, I think, yeah. He's been, I think he's been quite lucky to cue that. Drew a wee laugh out of Dan there.
Okay.
Nathan, he's played the red on the yellow. I actually thought Nathan might pot the red there, just to leave 1 ball on the table, make the next snooker a bit easier. He's played the snooker in behind the yellow. Give John a look. Obviously the yellows are still, they're all there, but he might try and drop this in. It's going to be very difficult for John, even if he makes this red, to get on the next red. He's played the hit, making sure he doesn't give away the free ball, the 2 shots. Nathan with a chance now. Yellow's in the open. The yellow just below the yellow to the left centre. He'll be looking to make sure he tries to get an angle on that, because at the moment it doesn't go at the bottom left to the bottom or the middle left. So he's just got to try and be careful, Nath, here, just to try and how he's going to pick the balls off to create the space for that yellow. And Gary been must have missed that. Dene must have missed a chance there. Gary's got a chance now. Just wants to drop this red in, leave himself a nice angle on the black. Yeah, very good. This should be routine for Gary. Let's go back to 3-3. He'll be happy being 2-0 up. From being 3-2 down, go back to 3-3. Yep, Nathan kisses the other red. Stops his ball well. So when he takes this yellow, that will free the pocket up for the next yellow. But he'll have to leave that for his last ball, which doesn't link up well at the black. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky. I don't think the black goes to the right centre either, but it might. It's tough to tell from here. He's playing quick, so he obviously. Oh, yep. Thanks, Dan. Yep, it's impressive. Good camera work from the main man as always. Still though, topping this through to leave a perfect angle is tough. So you just want to drop this in. Oh, great shot. Really good shot. On these tables, I hope people can recognise how good a shot that is, because on these tables, that's a really good shot. He made that look a lot easier than what it actually was. Big break from Gary there. Excellent break. He's the reds all look nice, but the yellows obviously covering that bottom pocket. So yellows look good too. So he'll probably want to go yellows here, purely because that bottom left pocket is covered. So I think yellows would be the choice. I think he's got an easy one at the middle here to start. He's just got all the balls in the bottom link up nice. It's just making sure you get rid of that top yellow on the top left. I think if I'm looking at this finish, I'm trying to figure out how am I getting on that top yellow to then come back down the table to link up to the 2 at the bottom. No, he's going to go reds. Which is still okay. You just got to have a plan to try and get on that red on the left of the black. I think that's the problem ball. I hope he thought of something here. Yeah, he's come high on the red here, which isn't ideal. It just doesn't link up nice. It doesn't link up nice to the 2 in the bottom. So, yep, and he's left himself a tough one here. And you're trusting to some good skill here to try and come over to the other one. There is a gap, but he probably plays in. Yeah, I mean, he's had a nice pot, but he's now got to make another tough one. Trusting to a bit of luck there. Good bit of cueing required here. Oh, I mean, he's potted another good ball. Again, cue ball. Just cannoning off other things, so I'm not sure if you can see this or not. You may have to try and double this if not. Yeah, double it. Yep, and loses the turn. And now a very good chance for Dene, and he'll be looking to either get these or make sure he gets a safety. Good snooker. In the meantime, Nathan's picked off another frame, and it's 4-2 up in a race to 7 because it's the quarterfinals. Yep. Oh, Nathan, sorry, John's at the table. There's me trying to commentate in 2 matches again. And never been the best multitasker. Dene's just come low on this ball. He's having a dip. A little bit of a shot to nothing there, but although this next balls don't link up as great as maybe you'd like. If he drops this in the middle, he's going to leave him. He's going to have to leave himself something. The yellow below the black along the top right. So that's how he's feeling here. He might just pull up and try and get a safe cue ball. I'm not sure how he's. Not sure what he's thinking. Yep, he's going to pull up, get a safe cue ball, get the snooker. I actually think he's left an edge on that, so that won't be a total snooker, I don't think, which sometimes can be very beneficial. It means he can't just play off the one cushion and nestle into the ball. Oh, I actually think that was going in, Dan. I think that was going in. Gary's played a back cut there, and he's actually double kissed the cue ball's come across and double kissed. That would have been a very, very good shot from Gary. Don't think that plant squeezes goes in past the black. So a bit of work to do here for Dene. No, it definitely doesn't. So a bit decision making to do here. It's not easy to get on. He might be able to punch the yellow below the white up with a little bit of angle to take one of the 2 yellows to the top right. If not, he might just try and play a safety shot and screw the white back a couple of feet and leave the snooker. Although it's an easy hit off the top cushion, which could potentially put him back in trouble again. So Nathan is aggressive as always, very attacking player, Nath. Looking at reds. Yep, good shot there. He's played a developing shot to cover the black. Sorry, Nathan's on the yellows.
The haircut. Yeah, man. It's only open for 3 days in. Started dropping the ball.
Good shot from Nath. I don't see any reason why he'd not take this yellow below the white now. Get out of the way. The goal only goes into that one pocket. And then try and just leave the white exactly where the yellow is now, and then screw back across the other pocket. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. He's still got the angle, but I thought maybe he had the angle just to punch that in and drop it in and use the side cushion to come back for the ball. Yeah, I think the percentage shot was to leave the white exactly where the ball was, just to use the cushion to drift back across with a bit of right hand side for this last ball, and the black always went to the middle. But he's left with a bit difficult shot now. He's going to try and play this in under the red at the other side. Yeah, and gives away the 2 shots. So I don't think Nathan will be too happy about that. I think he could have mapped that a little bit better. Gives John a chance. John now with ball in hand. He's got the 2 easy ones in the top. The blacks doesn't go into that bottom left, so he really wants to move this ball on the bottom cushion.
Oh, yes.
but leave it in. He really wants to move that ball on the bottom cushion, but leave the red relatively close to the bottom right pocket. But it's not bad there. The closer to the pocket he could leave it, and then just pick off the 2 at the top and use the bottom one to get on the black. Oh, and Gary's had a huge I think that was a jag, Dan, was it? Sorry, I never saw the first bit. So it's always good when you've a bit of help in the commentary box. You can sometimes keep an eye on the 2 frames, but I'll do my best.
Oh,
No, I've got Temujin singing in my ear here, which is always nice. That's a great shot from John. It's maybe not the percentage shot, but he's played it absolutely brilliantly. So, very nicely controlled off the side cushion. And well done, John. And this should be 4-3. Yep. And a race to 7 over there, as it's a bit of a catch-up round from the last 8. And a bit of a new friend of mine, Lockie Courtney, is waiting in the semi-final for the winner of the match on the left between Nathan and John. Lockie with a very good win over my good friend Patrick Hood yesterday. So he'll await the winner, and I think that game is on in 2 hours' time at 6 o'clock. Could be 6:30. Gary having first dip. Is it his break, Dan? Is it Gary's break? Sorry, I can't tell whose break it is.
Yeah.
I missed the break. He's having a first dip at yellows. Yellows are there. I'm not sure if that yellow in the bottom right squeezes, goes in past to the bottom right. I think it might. If it does, it would be very beneficial. Because of where the balls are situated here, and because of how you have to be clean on it, I would be happy if he took this yellow first. Yep. Yeah, and it does go. Yep. Oh, bit of an awkward cueing here. I thought that if he just ran that through, Dan, he might be able to just run it back across the other side. Very attacking player, Gary, though. Played a bit of doubles with Gaz the other day. Yeah, he's just left himself awkward there, just purely because of where he left the white and shot before. If he just rolled through an inch, maybe 2 inches, he then could just drop it in across the side cushion, and he had the one in the middle to go up the rail. And he's going to have to try and make the finish. This is a very difficult shot. Yeah, very difficult shot. Cueing back across like that. Not something I'm fond of. And a very big chance for Dene here. Good match this. Back and forth. Yeah. Dene will fancy his chances here. They're all there. Nathan, very quick player. Obviously feeling it. He's going to have to take the one at the bottom right now. The red on the right hand side of the table. He'll just literally try and punch this over and leave himself straight to the top pocket if he can. Yeah, he's just hit that a bit hard. Those ones, they're tough. Listen, cueing any shot's tough. But you just got to take a bit of time and then make sure you know what sort of control you need to use, because obviously the black goes to the left middle, so just anywhere in that zone in the middle of the table, in between the black and the two yellows on the right, and you at least you leave yourself a shot. I don't like where his white ball will be running here, Dan. His white ball will be running. He's cued it. He's played it well. Yep. And John's got a chance here now. He needs to take this yellow on the bottom right now, so he'll be wanting to drop behind this now. Yep, because that only goes to that one pocket. He'd be a bit disappointed there, John, if he just dropped that in. His angle now won't be able to hold for the yellow to the left middle. So just a little bit more control there would have been nice for John. Just dropping it in, making sure that he could just punch this yellow into the bottom left, and then he knows he's going to have the yellow to the left centre with the angle to come up to the two balls. By leaving this yellow to at the bottom right now, he's trusting to having to play a very good shot as his last ball. So yeah, a bit of work to do for John. Good shot from Dene, long up to the top corner. And a relatively easy black. Yep, good stuff, Dene. I hope I'm getting your name right, Dene, or to any of Dene's friends or family or anyone watching. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm assuming it's Dene. Dene, could be Dene, but hopefully it's Dene. So John's left on the yellow, but as I said before, leaving that tough ball at the bottom, it just creates problem because it doesn't go in that bottom pocket. So you've got to land perfect on it. I don't think he's got a good angle here. So yeah, he actually played he actually had a nice line there. Again, though, you've got to be so good and so calculated about your pace and your to get on that ball. So yeah, difficult if you're leaving your hard ball to last ball. We see so many of the top players talking about that, about getting rid of that early or trying to make sure you get on that early. It's such a, it takes a lot of anxiety away for the rest of the finish and stuff. So Nathan back at the table here. I think the screen's frozen on the other side, but Nathan back at the table, 4-3 up, and he's thinking, how'd you go about it? He's going to try and, I think he's going to try and have a pop at this one. Yep, and yeah, listen, if you're feeling confident and you fancy yourself as a potter, you know, and that's the game, and then no problem, and you go for it. Again, just he's played a great pot, come a bit stuck, sorry, and he's called a total here. He gets the hit. Oh, and he's had a nice outcome there. I'm not so sure if that's, I doubt that's what he intended. He'd be looking to try and probably play that over the pocket. So I think that's a slice of luck from Nath there. Good player, Nathan. Played him before. Very difficult opponent. Yeah, I think it is 4-all over here in the right screen. I don't think they've updated the iPad, Dene. Tough shot for John here. He can obviously see the left edge of this yellow, which isn't ideal because it means he can't get the total snooker. I'd be tempted, I really would be tempted to come off the side cushion here on the left-hand cushion and try and hit into the yellow on the bottom side, and you're naturally going to then leave the white's going to come back down the bottom of the table. You're trying not to go in off with the white and maybe try and leave a safer cue ball. He's just played that way too hard. Bit more control there would have helped him. He's given Nathan ball in hand. Nathan's played a lot of blackball pool. He'll just look to get a perfect angle on this this last ball. And, Yep. Different people have different ways of going about it. I'm not sure about that from Nathan. That's yep. Sometimes with all them options, it's thanks, though, chef. Yeah, big shot required here from Nathan. Big shot required. Oh, he's cued that beautiful. So Nathan makes hard work at the finish in the end, but he gets it, so he can be very relieved. Gary plays a beauty. A beautiful little controlled stun shot to the top pocket. Let me tell you, they're very difficult. Good cue in there. He's playing a bat double, trying to develop one of his other bad balls. Hasn't got it. So Dene with a big chance. These all go. I think he might just stun up for this one in the middle. Or he might try and keep going and stun up further, but I think the shot is just stun up just for the middle. No, keep going. Yep. He's a bit unlucky. I think he's just snookered himself on that ball to the corner. Oh, could be wrong. It's tough to tell from here. No, he likes it. If he does, he just punch this in. Leave the one on to the top. Punch that in. and leave the black to the bottom left corner.
He knows what you're saying.
I know. I've just had my friend Bronson tell me no one knows what I'm saying, and that's very true. But I'll still say it anyway. Good shot from Dene. And Dene goes 5-4 up. Now I saw that it said it was race to 6 there. I thought it was race to 7 for the
Last 16.
it said race to 6. So if we're just trying to confirm if it is a race to 6, because if it is, then he's on the hill. Now, I'm sure Nathan's 5-3 up. He's not actually 4-3 up, and he's on reds here. He has this red in the bottom left corner, and it doesn't go. I'm just surprised that he's taking balls off the table here. Listen, different players can have different opinions and stuff, but I've just never liked the idea of taking too many balls off the table when, and so he's waited to the third last ball. He's had a whack at that, and he's given away the 2 shots, and he's just kind of lost the control of the frame, like his control. I don't know. I've always thought law of averages and percentages are so important in pool, and you try and keep your balls on the table, and maybe make a little bit more, of an effort, maybe to try and use them to develop that pocket, or to block that pocket. But I know Nathan. I've watched Nathan, and I know Nathan well, and so I've never questioned anything. But he's got his way of playing, and he's given John a big chance, big chance. Played a good shot there, John. Controlled that very well. He'd be looking just to punch. I think he's got to play this yellow to the bottom right first, and however he fancies, stun up and punch the other yellow across, or punch up and use this yellow. Yeah, just make sure you leave an angle on it so you can come back across the table to drop it in and drop the black in. I'm positive the black goes. So I just think that was a cheap frame. If John is to get these, I just think that's a cheap frame for Nathan to give away at this stage in the match. Yeah, yep, perfect, and I just feel like it was just a little bit too easy for John to have a pop at, have a crack at those. But again, different players think different. He's just left a bit of distance between this white and this black too. I thought maybe he could have just stunned that in and left a shorter distance. Yep. But when you leave a bit of distance between that final ball, with the pressure and the anxiety of making to try and win the frame, it just creates a little bit of an extra problem. And I always try and make sure, I always think just to maybe make sure you're a bit closer to your work, sort of thing. Gaz has played a good one there, nice confident stroke. He really strikes the ball well, Dene. Gaz, he's a nice confident stroke when he's in the balls. Commentator's curse there, Dene. Typical. Nathan playing a developing safety shot. He's really opened his balls up nicely with that. And John's in all sorts of trouble now.
Yeah, right.
Good hit from John. Not a bad cue ball either. He's in a bit of trouble here, Nathan. I don't think he would have expected to be in this sort of trouble after the shot from the shot before, but he certainly is. Yeah, he needs to get that. Yep. Oh, wee chance for John now. John's just got to be careful of the in off to the middle pocket. I'm not sure exactly what angle. I think he should be safe from the natural. I'm just trying to see it. I think he should be okay. Or does it in off? Yeah, I think he should be okay. I hope he doesn't hit. I hope he doesn't can in the red, and then going off from the red. No, he's thrown it. He's thrown it a bit. So a bit of fast play over there. Nathan another chance now to try and get the job done in this frame. And what do we have over here? We have Dene at the table, trying to extend his advantage. Yep. Shot from Nath. Yep, punch that one in. Leaves a good angle in this red. You hope to get this. No, he just gets on with business, Danny. He's a very unique player. One of the, well, I mean, he's obviously, I think he would be the most unique player in Australia, would he not, Danny? I mean, nobody could ever in a lifetime cue the way he cues, so, and it's so impressive too. I mean, he's so good at it. I mean, he's such a good player. It's not like that cue action is a hindrance or anything. It's so impressive. I mean, it almost leaves you in awe, actually, how he does it. And very, very good player. But then, aside from the action, very, very impressive player. Aggressive, confident, backs himself, and yeah, good. Gary in a bit of bother here. He's trying to dig in. Hope he can dig in. He has, I think he's on the reds. Is he? Or is he on the yellows, is he? Oh yeah, sorry, it's easy to see, innit? Open your eyes, Scotty. So he's on the yellows. Got the table. Yeah, that's a good shot. I don't mind that. That's a really good shot. It's a very good shot. And he gets two shots because it was such a good shot. So I think Gary's just with the two shots is going to take the. Now, whoever way he plays this, he's either going to have to play it from here. No, he's not having that. He's going to have to play it from here. But what he wants to do here, Dan, is make sure that these yellows don't land on the side cushion. So I'd like to see him play this with a little bit of authority. Oh, that's actually okay. I didn't think he could hold that there like that, but okay. That's good play from Gary. Good planning. There the ball still goes. At least now it takes the anxiety away. They're all there. He needs to try and get himself a good angle on this ball. That was a careless shot. He needs to try and get. If he just nipped out a little bit more and leave himself an angle to try and get down for this one on the bottom cushion. I wonder whether how confident he is. Whether he'll maybe a wee bit of right hand side, and then try to punch it bottom right, sort of. No, not bottom right, but right hand side. But you've got to play it so hard to try and come down. I'm not sure if he can see that. No, he can. No, he's quick. Yep. He'll have to screw this. He'll now have to. I think he'll have to screw this. I don't think he can. I'm tilting my head sideways. Screw it down to the bottom cushion. Oh, I can. There you go. Or what do I know, Danny? What do I know? That's why I'm out of all the singles tournaments, Danny. These guys are still in. Yep. A little bit of distance between the balls, but fancy this. Come on, Gary. Yeah, good shot. Very good potter, isn't he? Very good. Yeah, good stuff, Gary. Dean's played really well too. I actually think just the momentum's been with Dene a little bit. I know Gary was up early in the match, and I think that Dene at 5-5, the way he's played recently, I think Gary will just be looking to hang on there. Not hang on as such, but like certainly just try and make sure that Dene just doesn't get away from him. So some good frames from Gary just to make sure he stays with it. And at 5-5, it's it's game on. I really like what I've seen from Dene. Very good player. Now we get full screen over here with Nath. Oh, jeez, look at the rolls there. Jeez, that roll, that went side to side there. And Nathan full control here. I'm not sure if he can play it or not, Danny, but the shot I like here, maybe he can't play it. I think the red's too far down. I was going to say I thought maybe a good shot here would be just dropping onto the red and leaving the white exactly what it is. I didn't think he could see the one at the right middle, but I think he can. Yeah. It's been a little bit fortunate. He's left his red in a pot position and he's kind of killed the black. Yeah, so Nathan struggled to have an easy finish on the black. He can obviously drop in behind it or try and move it. At least it gives him something to think about. He's potting. He's going for the win. He's going for the win. And he's come straight on that. So, oh no, nah. I think he'll punch this through the top, and then leave the black. Oh no, he's gone back. Oh yeah, same sort of idea. I thought he'd go round the two cushions and leave the yellow straight to the middle. I thought that the natural angle from punching it straight would leave him straight on the ball, but it's however you feel it, I guess. There's no right or wrong. And he's going to back double the black. I thought he would try and, I don't think this goes. Or was he trying to cut it? He's trying to cut it. Oh, by the way. Oh. Yeah, maybe in some of the other tables, but not on these if you're not accurate. And they don't fancy rolling in. So John just needs to play this the bottom right hand side and he needs to get down. Or he's going to leave it long. Okay. I like the idea is coming back on yourself there, a bit of bottom right. Again, maybe just as a different angle than what I saw. So come on, John. Yes, get in there, big man. Go on, Johnny boy. Really good. I'm happy with that. I always like seeing a player dig in from their behind and make a shot like that. It's really good. Yep, happy with that. Come on, John. Nathan, I'd like to think he's called him a friend of mine, but always good to see the player dig in and extend the match, and really good. So we have Gary. No, Dene's at the table. And he's got one problem ball. It's the top yellow next to the next top right yellow. I think he was trying to punch out there, just start to screw back there and leave an angle on it to maybe either move it or get behind it now. And he's not on it, so yeah, now he's got work to do. Does he try and double it back across? I don't think he can get on it now. He's played a good one there because that yellow never went to the bottom left, so that's a good shot, but he's going to have to play a couple of really good ones to get. I think he stands this in. I think he plays the left rail one first. I think he's got to play but he's got a horrible angle on it, but I say horrible, I mean he can still take the pocket obviously in Blackball, but it's a tough pot, but his cue ball will come back across, but what does he leave? I mean, it'd be difficult to leave it anywhere in a potting angle. Yeah, they get in the pocket was maybe what he was trying to do, but by doing that shot, he's made it tricky for Gary to get the finish with the two reds on the left-hand side of the table. So Gary will now have to try and develop those. I'm just going to have to step off for a second, Dan. Sorry, viewers, just got to step off for a second. Phone's ringing. So, oh, that cue ball there. Sorry, well, now guys, had to nip out for a sec. A big shot there. That cue ball is going to come a bit low. No, still a good chance. I think he's safe here. I'm just tilting my head to the side. Yeah, he'll be able to just come off the side cushion. Just needs to run this through the top. Try not to make sure he doesn't punch it. Yeah, yep. And Dene is 6-5 up in a race to 7. I'm almost positive. A great shot from John. with the 2 balls at the top. I didn't see it, but I saw where the 2 yellows were before. I think he's meant. I think he's meant it. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. He's playing into the yellow there. Oh, he's not. Sorry. Oh, Nathan, what an effort! And he was on the yellow. He was on the red too. Oh God. Oh well, for John then, he's got to play the plant at the top. He's looking to play that plant at the top and leave the obviously leave the other ball. Oh, he really wants to be playing the plant here. He's put his eggs in one basket there, but he's got to make it. So he's trusting to this. With the plant at the top, obviously his cue ball, then his other ball will naturally go over the pocket, and his cue ball will naturally come down the table in the right direction for his ball on the left, and the one in the middle after he gets the shot. Excellent shot from John. That's a great shot. I'm happy he got that, and because you want to leave these 2 balls to last to link up to the black. So Gary under it with 2 shots. It looks like must have been an in-off from Dene. He's trying to figure out if he can get a clearance here to finish off. If I'm Gary here and he wants to take yellows, yeah, I think I might be joined with a wee bit of I might be joined here by Trent Mason might be coming on. No. Yep.
Special guests.
Sweet.
Hi Trent, how are you?
Living the dream. Someone playing one-handed?
Yeah. Nathan, it's not Nathan at the table, but he does play different. So John's trying to stay in the match here. He's got a black here. Yep. So it's 2 in the spin for John to get back to 6-5. And Gary's in the Masters singles last 16, race to 7, and he's Dean's on the hill.
He's going to play the hard shot first. Off the right. Oh, he's on the yellows.
He had 2 shots there too, so I think he's taking yellows and he's left Dean on the reds. Bit of a ding dong this one, Trent. Gary was 2-0 up. Dean's gone back to 3-2 and then gone, I think if I remember, 5-3 up. Gary's come back, pinched a couple of frames there. So
it's a tough first shot if you're on reds. You kind of just want to get out of trouble here.
How do you play this, Trent, and not leave? How do you play this shot on the reds and not leave an easy finish on here? What's your thinking here?
Depending on the gap through between the red nearest to him and the top of the table, it's how well you can get up the table and avoid the black and the red. Probably to the left I'd be going up top, but he can see quite through that gap.
It's not a bad effort. Not a bad effort at all.
Yeah. He's got a bit of a shot to nothing just to glance off that bottom yellow and push his other yellow on the bottom of the rail just over the bag would be the safest option. A bit more full would have been nice.
You're hoping that yellow comes out as well. Yep, not too bad at all.
So you're either playing the red up the rail, which is risky, or you can go through this gap to the centre.
He's taking the pot on to the centre, which is, and obviously this red goes to the bottom. Now does he try and kiss it off the yellow on the left hand side to create the?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
If you're going to go for the 8, you have to, and he's naturally going to go up the table as well. I find if he can play this, kind of come off 2 rails, so you can at least put it in with authority where it comes half ball off.
I think he's a little bit straight to do the 2 rails. I think maybe if he's wanting to, because it's a tough shot to cue that off the. Yep, good shot. It's a really good shot.
That gets him up the table.
Yeah. So
he should be able to roll through this with his angle come off the rail It's how do you get down to this middle ball that's probably going to be the...
I don't mind this actually, Trent. If he wants to use this to come over and then play this one up to the top left, create his angle to the top right, but then he just got to make you got to make sure that you leave yourself low enough here to be able to drift down nicely. And there is it's not so much that it's a tight window, but to get perfect on it, to get the one down nicely.
Appleton's got it out on reds here. He's two in the middle that he just needs to navigate. I'd be landing on the middle one to the centre if you can. No, he's going up the table.
At least he left him so high in it, which is always good.
It's going to be coming through a lot of traffic here. None of these go down to the bottom left. They all go bottom right.
He's been very aggressive this match. Very, very aggressive. Really making sure that he's going for...
See, that's going to...
Yes.
I don't think that works.
He's going to have to play the plant, I think.
That plant's pretty easy. Not easy, but...
what do we know?
He's on.
No, he's on. What do we know?
No, he wasn't on.
No, he wasn't on. He was trying to force it. And he's been quite lucky there. He's not left the ball. He's not left the ball at the bottom corner. That was always going to be the problem for Gary, just to try and make sure he came down perfect on. Sorry, not Gary. Sorry, Dene. Not to make sure he's perfect on that. Dean's on the ball there on the left corner.
Yeah, if he can just roll that in or over.
It helps a bit.
In these rules, you just want to control the frame.
He's trusting a bit of luck here. Yeah, with his cue ball. Yeah, I wasn't so sure about that one.
Did he cut that in?
Yeah, he cut it into the middle. Yeah, so I wasn't so sure about that one. It was John just wants to make sure he comes up to the top of the table here, a bit left. Yep. He's just looking.
There's a lot of action on that side. Perfect.
He's done well there. Good shot from John, digging deep here from 6-3 down. So impressive from John, shows some fighting spirit.
That shot there from Dene, as much as it feels like it's containing,
it's a bit of a nothing shot, isn't it?
Well, you can just nick that yellow in front of that red now and control the whole frame. And run relatively safe. You don't want to overhit this.
He's a very fast player, Gary. Gets on with business.
That's a good shot. It's hard to get to that red.
Yeah, it's going to be nigh on impossible, I think. I don't see how he gets it, Trent. I don't know how you...
I wonder if that yellow goes through the black and the red. If it does, you kind of want to get rid of it.
I think it does.
It's probably your best queuing option to...
Yeah.
Oh, there's more angle than it looks. Oh, no. Yeah, that goes. That's where he's lining up. Do you run through? You have to, I think. Try to land on the middle ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't have punched like that because you're taking away the percentages of the shot. I would have just made sure, because you're always going to be on that left, the one on by the left centre, and your percentages of getting the pot are so much more advanced. You know.
So Nathan either lands on this red or tries to extract it.
By the way.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh, by the way. Oh, I think he hit that first.
He hit it first?
Yep.
That was a great shot.
Gary's asking the question, did you hit that first? But I think he definitely did. I don't know if you can give us a replay of that, Dan. That would be good. That was a really very high level shot there.
I'm just watching Dan do his magic, and this is fun.
Oh, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. What a shot this is. Look at this. Kudos, absolutely beautiful. Oh, so good. So good.
Even a legal shot in its own right.
So good. Almost as good as the camera work to show us that. Incredible.
Well, now he's left a straight shot on here. He's missed that red up to the corner. He must have missed both balls because he only had 3 left.
I wonder how Nathan's feeling, Trent. I mean, he's been 6-3 up. He's had pretty much it his own way, but a couple of frames. But I mean,
the way I've watched him play, he will just be waiting for his chance. He knows he just needs one chance.
Because this is first to 7. Oh, John's just come tight on that. It's not ideal.
Not ideal.
Not ideal at all.
And you can't afford to just roll this in because you land him on his hardest ball, which is that rail ball.
Gary's just been given 2 shots there.
I'd almost be coming off it and trying to land safe down the bottom before I try to... Oh, did you just knock it in? Tried it?
Well, that red's obviously that red in the top pocket's a massive... and at 6-5 down with the red in top pocket,
Yeah, he's going to go the safe route. In his head, I'm sure he's sitting there thinking that if I miss this long pot up top, I lose. So he needs to nick off this ever so thinly and just land on the top rail.
Sometimes it's just the mindset of a pool player, isn't it? How do you... I don't know, Trent. I've always thought to myself, give myself a chance to try and win a frame. And if the situation's that before I lose it. I mean, the red on the top can easily be linked to the red on the left, which can easily be linked to the red on the bottom right.
So you're going to try to pot this in the corner.
It's an interesting shot.
That didn't work.
He's got fortunate though.
I think it goes past.
No, I don't.
Does that go past, Dan?
I don't think it does. No, I don't think it does. He's been fortunate.
He might just cover it though. If he can just put that off the rail and cover the pocket. Or he might.
Oh, and it went to the middle. Oh, and he got it. Yep. So Dene's got a black to win the match. 7-5.
Yeah. It went straight past
it
it.
Go. Bit of awkward queuing for Dene, but
this rail shot.
And Dene, well done, mate. Dene wins 7-5. A good ding dong that one. A good viewing. I think on the balance of play, that was he'd be happy with that, Dene. Getting over the line.
Did he just nail that rail shot? Can we replay that, Dan?
Oh wow, we missed that. Jeez.
He just nailed this ridiculously hard rail shot.
We'll maybe have to wait until after this the black. So Nathan, how?
Oh no, he face cut it. He face cut it to the centre.
Nathan with a black.
Black to win.
To do the business. No problem.
This is a ridiculously intense
Oh,
shot.
wait a minute, Dan. This isn't a race to 7. This is a race to 8. Hold on a second. This is the quarterfinals. Yeah, race to 8. Dan Lynch making a very rare mistake, which is good for us.
No, we'll blame someone else. Someone told him race to 7 and it wasn't his fault. Check out this.
Good shot. He just backs himself every time. Every time there's a shot to be made, Trent, he just backs himself.
Yeah.
Every time.
Watch this. Look very thin, mate. We'll sitting there thinking it was you or not, but
You look great, mate. You look absolutely great. I like you, mate.
that's a massive break and in off on the break now. It's not what you want when you're playing someone like Nathan. I saw him eat these up against Josh Gorski in a former match.
Just want to ask you here, Trent. He's got the black here next to the red. If you're how are you playing this with your free ball, just so with black ball, so the viewers can.
I'd be liking yellows more, and I'd probably be playing the red near the black just to kill it on the bottom rail.
Yep.
And hopefully have the centre to centre yellow, but he might just back himself on a skill shot here. But I think that black...
Oh no, he's going to take yellows here. He's taking the free ball.
Just getting rid of the
reds,
traffic in the middle.
And he's obviously
Look,
going
the yellow next to it,
to knock off the
and that's easy positioning from the centre left ball.
I just feel maybe that I don't know. I mean, I just feel like maybe you're putting all your eggs in one basket at the end of a finish. You know, that way where the percentage is
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
But I would never question any man in this or woman in this room. It's how you feel and how you like. And
the good thing is, if it doesn't work, chances are he's got dead yellow down the red down the bottom, and he might at least kill that red. But
he's not for hanging about anyway.
Well, does he come off a rail now and try to go into him?
I think he just leaves us now, and then he tries to play out now. He's got the angle.
I don't like leaving that yellow in the top in case you stick.
It's not much of an angle, but yeah, and then he's going to have to try and actually nudge it up. He has to have half ball or middle ball.
He's just going to land on it. Oh, he can get onto the rail over here. This is a genius out.
That's what he does. And he goes for it. It's good to watch. Don't tell me it goes to middle, is it? Oh,
It
no?
does.
No, I don't
yeah,
think
this view doesn't do it justice.
do you think? Oh, I'm tilting my head sideways.
If he gets
That's
out of the
it.
way, I can look across at the table, but
Oh well, you make your own mind up, viewers.
I don't think so.
I
Might be going
think he's
double.
doubling this,
yeah, he's got it.
and he gets it. Oh, he's so
Huge.
good to watch, Nath. He just, yeah,
Keeps it pretty simple without
So
making it simple.
so good to watch, and well done, Nathan.
Great win.
Nathan gets the job done, advances to the semi-final. 8-5.
On that note, if we're a bit bored, we'll pop back a little bit later and jump on the mics.
Oh well, thanks for jumping in for the last for the bit there. It's
3
always,
frames.
always good to have another pair of eyes.
And it doesn't matter what we do when we're here, it's never the same as being out there.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thanks for having us, Dan. Cheers.
Thanks, Dan.
Take care of yours. Bye.